for getting that account opened with us. You can do that on hsn.com, as you see there, or you can call the toll-free number and then be part of our VIP family. In fact, we're going to talk about one of the perks next hour with our EcoFlow. You can do our EcoFlow Power Station on 18 months financing. So you pay like $1 a day to get something when it gets to the higher ticket items. So next up, this is a really special moment. So it's HP month at HSN. We've been celebrating since March. We always every March we celebrate in big ways. We have not aired this HP OfficeJet Pro at all, and this is potentially the only airing because it is so limited. We don't even have 1,000 available of this, and it's a top of the line. It's the 9128E. Oh, I was just given an update. My producer said we don't even have 400. Okay, I didn't realize they've been selling kind of on their own. It's one of those things people wait for to come back onto our website because a lot of you want the best of the best. One of the things, especially if you do a lot of printing, maybe you've got a home-based business, a home office, maybe you're working virtually, this thing prints so fast, and it's amazing quality. I mean, it's HP, and we're going to talk about the inkjet system because it really gives you the professional quality that you're looking for. But I do know this isn't like a $50 or $70 printer, but it is also, compared to what you're finding in retail, this is a huge savings. You're saving $80 here by getting it at HSN, free shipping to your door, and then 5 flex. So you're paying one little payment to get it delivered. And this is really for those of you who want the best of the best. Aaron Berger is joining us today. I kind of feel sad this is a one and only airing.
It's going to be one and done.
Month.
It's a whole nother level of printing. So just to be clear from the beginning, you can buy a more entry-level printer than this. You can't buy a better printer than this at this price anywhere. And something I want you to watch, we're going to look overhead for just a minute. We're going to just watch the printer print for a minute. Very often I don't do this on printers because frankly it takes a little while. You know, it might take, I don't know, a minute for something to print or whatever. Take a look. This prints 22 pages per minute, Callie.
That's fast.
It's faster than I talk, which is hard to imagine.
No way.
I know. 20 years here, I've been trying to slow down my rate of speech. I don't know how well I've done at it, but I try. Anyway, it prints fast, and that's something I wanted you to see right away. The other thing you'll notice that it's doing right now that not a lot of printers do, it's what's called auto duplexing. So it's printing on the front and the back of the page. So that means you're spending half as much on paper, right?
That's
you don't have
true.
to flip it yourself. And it will automatically print on the front of the page or the back of this page. Another thing I want to show you that we'll get a shot of here that's very different in this printer and very rare is it has a touch screen on it.
This thing is incredible. We're going to get a close-up.
Next level or what, man? I love selling it because, and I get to do it. Gosh, it's been 8 to 12 months since I've had this model. This is the actual, by the way, sidebar. This is the model that I own at my house. This is literally the printer that I use at my house. I love it because it has this touchscreen. So there's a menu if you want to make a copy, if you want to make a scan. And actually, if you scan, this is really cool. You can scan to your computer, to your phone, or I'm going to turn this just a little bit and just for a second. You see this little slot right here? You can even put a USB port in here. So you could scan right to a thumb drive, or you can print pictures right from a USB thumb drive as well, which is so nice. It's very, very rare that you see that.
Yeah, it is.
Gonna go head back here to my screen. Print feature, there's shortcuts. Oh, this has a built-in fax as well. You almost never see the built-in fax. Built-in fax, you can adjust your trays, supplies, that kind of stuff. Auto doc feeder built in. This is a 35-page auto document feeder. So as we are at tax time, this time of year, I think that's certainly something we think about more than one, being able to do more than one print or scan or copy at a time. And also it has a full flatbed scanner. So if you have something with a spine, if you have a book, or you want to do copies of your jewelry or scans of your jewelry for insurance purposes or that sort of thing, you're good to go. So that's the beginning. This printer is absolutely professional grade. It is the 9000 series, the 9128. This is a step up if you have a home office, if you print a lot, if you have a home business. For high volume printing especially, it doesn't get better than this.
It really doesn't. Well, yes, it does.
Oh, well,
we're giving you a $25 card towards your Instant Ink. This is also supports Instant Ink, which will save you a ton of money on ink down the road. And I love that this has the individual cartridges, so you're getting all of this in your shipment. You're set to print or copy or scan or fax. The second it arrives, you just plug it in and away you go. So I thought that was a nice little extra.
Really nice.
Do you want to wait to talk about Instant Ink?
I'd love to talk. I think it's a good idea to explain it now because it's a full game changer. So two things about this printer that, again, set it apart. Well, there's more than two things, but two additional things. Number one, it has individual ink cartridges. So it comes with black ink cartridge plus magenta, cyan, and yellow. The other thing to note is that this is an HP Instant Ink printer. If you want, you can go to the store and buy ink like you always do and use the ink. That's fine. But what most people will do is use HP Instant Ink. We've included, with the printer, you get 6 months of HP Instant Ink, plus you get an additional $25 Instant Ink card, which gives you about 11 months of printing. And in a minute, I'll show you. It's a lot of printing. I'll show you about how many prints you can print with it. But let me explain what Instant Ink is, if I may. If you don't know already, it is a revolution in home printing or office printing. HP Instant Ink is an ink replacement service where you save up to 50% on original HP ink. Up to 50% on original HP ink. So that means your printer orders ink for you. So when your printer's low on ink, instead of you realizing it when it's too late, when the kids have a project due at school the next day, when you have a big report due, et cetera, the printer keeps an eye on your ink for you. And when it gets low, it lets HP Central know, and ink cartridges just show up at your house. But you're not billed for them. I'll explain that in a minute. It's a monthly thing. It's a couple bucks a month. I'll get to that in a sec. So the printer orders ink, so you'll always have it. They are monthly plans based on pages printed, not cartridges used. So that means you can now print full color, full 8.5 by 11 all the time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't cost any more. It's about 7 to 10 cents a print. So it's very inexpensive. And the quality of the print, I'm going to print some photos here live for you in a minute so you can see. The quality of the prints is unrivaled. It's absolutely beautiful. There's no annual fee. You can change or cancel your plan at any time, and the ink, the shipping, and the cartridge recycling are all included. Now you're probably thinking, this sounds great. Ink comes to my house automatically.
Yeah, it is great.
I never have to wander around the 24-hour drugstore going, wait, do I have a C11 or an N42?
You never have the model you need.
No, and you don't know which model you need.
I know.
So it's a pain. You don't have to do that anymore. Ink comes to your house, and this is what it costs. It's a monthly plan. The plans start at $1.49. So nothing, basically. Most people do the occasional printing or the moderate printing. So there's a $4.99 and a $6.99 for 50 pages or 100 pages. So that's 7 to 10 cents a page.
I do the occasional.
You do, yeah, that's what I do too.
Do you?
But with a printer like this, especially if you print a lot, if you've got a big family or you have a business at your house, maybe you have a mortgage business or real estate or whatever, there's frequent printing and a business printing plan for up to 700 pages per month. Let's talk about.
It's still only $27.99.
Yeah.
I don't know the last time you guys went out to look at cartridges, but I mean,
That's
I
for
told
one
you the other day,
cartridge, right?
I was livid the last time I had to go get cartridges. This is over a year ago, because now I'm on the Instant Ink plan. I came home and I was in a foul mood for the entire day.
You're never in a bad mood.
I was mad.
Were you?
I was really mad. It's such a waste. It's like, how can ink be $70?
Right. That's what it costs to fill up your gas tank, for goodness sakes. Yeah, no, I mean, it's like you have to budget for ink, right?
Honestly.
But you don't. This way, it's a couple of dollars a month. And remember, importantly, we're including 6 months of Instant Ink with this, plus a $25 Instant Ink card. So that's about, depending on a plan you choose, that's about 11 months worth of Instant Ink. With 11 months of Instant Ink on the moderate plan that Callie uses, you could print about this many photos times 2.
And those are color.
So this is about 250. You could actually do about 550 color photos just with the Instant Ink that we're going to, nobody's going to print this many photos in the next 11 months, right?
And those are 8 by 10s.
Those are 8 by 10s. You could print about this many. This is about 550. This many black and white. I mean, the point is you can print and you can print and you can print. And let me show you, if I may, how easy it is to print.
Okay, let's do it.
Sound good? So I'm going to grab my phone here. You download the HP Smart app, which is, actually we have a video we'll show you on the HP Smart app now, and then I'll show it to you on my phone. The HP Smart app is so incredibly easy to use. It might be a still, actually, because you can now print directly from your phone. So whether you have a iPhone, like this is, or an Android phone, or you have a Windows-based phone, whatever phone you have, it doesn't matter. Simple setup and mobile multitasking with the HP Smart app is what you get. So whether you want to do the HP printables, which are like really built-in, creative, cool things that you use every day for school or for home or for work, schedules, calendars, projects, those sort of things, or whether you want to print photos from your phone or documents, whether you want to scan to your phone, you do it all from the HP app. And I'll show you right now how easy it is to do. I'm going to go right into print photos. This is going to show me some photos. I'm going to pick a couple of photos here. I'll go, let's do this one and this one and this one. And then I'm just going to go to next. It's going to load those images for me. We're going to print them this way. I'm going to go to next again. And then I'll press print. And that's really, oops, my phone just did a little trick on me, but I'll do it again. That's how simple it is to send it to your, I think we lost our internet connection for a second.
Oh, gosh.
That's okay. We'll show a couple of the pictures.
In the studio, it gets a little challenging.
Sometimes it does, but we'll
yeah.
see. We'll give it another go here. The point is, you can print directly from your phone. You don't have to send things to your computer first, which a lot of us have sort of gotten used to doing over the years. You don't have to anymore. You take so many great photos on your phone, and these are what the photos look like when you print them. True, professional quality photos that, again, this costs about 7 cents to print.
Versus if you go to a store, have you priced that lately? Like, I think what did we decide the other day?
It's a couple bucks a
couple
piece,
bucks.
yeah,
2 or 3.
for a full 8.5 by 11, for a full color. And remember, because you're using HP Instant Ink, it doesn't cost any more to print a full color 8.5 by 11 than it does to print something that's much smaller, something that's black and white. So print to your heart's content and print in full color all the time, whether you're printing landscape or you're printing portrait. There's Max on 80s Day this year wearing his psych headband. You know, these are the kind of pictures that we take all the time, but many of us don't print them because it's inconvenient, because it's expensive,
well, you
because
know,
we have an
you're
old
like,
printer.
yeah, I mean, and I have a quick question on the Instant Ink. I love it. It took me a couple years to actually I don't know why, I just didn't do it years ago. I just thought I was stubborn, I guess. But with the Instant Ink, you don't have to do that plan, but it's definitely a huge cost saving, and it's so convenient having it all delivered right to your door when your printer needs it. It's really cool that, you know, HP Central knows when it's time to send you at your house your next set of cartridges. Not to mention you're getting $25 towards your first. I mean, that you're not going to pay for ink for months, if not over a year, based on the ink you're getting already included with this all-in-one. And if you are just tuning in, this is not our, you know, run-of-the-mill. This isn't like this is for mainstream America. This is for those of you who want the best of the best. If you've got a business, if you are printing a lot for whatever reason, this is the one. You can look it up if you go to if you search it, the 900 series from HP, and this is the OfficeJet Pro. You will find it. It's $250 anywhere but here. HSN and HP celebrate the whole month of March, and this is one of those one-shot deals. We now have less than 300 to go around.
Okay, all right. This is my only scheduled airing for the entire month, so it is definitely the time to do it. If you want to print, you'll never regret buying a printer that's a little better. You know, sometimes we kind of cheap out a bit.
You have it forever.
On our printer, you'll have it for ages. That's a great point. I'll tell you what. Even if you have a printer at home right now where you're going to buy ink for it anytime in the next year, I don't know why you would do that. Most of you will spend probably $70 or $80 on ink. And again, when you can buy this printer for a little bit more than that and have 11 months of ink built in, it's just an easy choice to make. I want to show you guys, I want to try this one more time. So to print a photo, you can hop right into your photo albums. You can choose a photo there, go to next. I think we've got our Wi-Fi back. Go right here. I'm going to go to next again, and then you can choose how many. If you want to print a couple of these, I know, such a cutie pie. And that is a color-rich photo with all that yellow in the background, especially. So you're going to see, because this is one of the fastest, if not the fastest printer I've ever sold. It's up to 22 pages per minute.
Look at that.
You see how instant? Look at that.
Look at that. That just, oh
and
my
that's just on like, that's normal,
look.
normal paper.
That's normal
look
paper.
Sorry, I'll
That's
try to
not
get
even
that in
glossy.
the shot. Look at, that's not even glossy. That's a matte,
oh my
everyday, you know, office paper, and that's what the photo looks like. And remember, this costs 7 cents to print. Do yourself a favor. Upgrade your printer. This is an upgrade. It's the biggest upgrade in the Jet series, the OfficeJet series. It's the 9000 series. Couple of things I love about it. Love that there's a touchscreen built in. Maybe you don't have a smartphone. Maybe you're not a computer person. Great, maybe that's not your era.
Yeah.
You can walk up to this, you can use it as a copy machine. You can still scan directly to, you would have to scan to a smartphone or to a computer. You can fax from this. So you can do all of that using this screen built in. It's sort of almost like having a built-in, tablet or a built-in phone screen on the front of your
And I love
printer.
how you just look at all the different, you know, the way you swipe across. It's just so multifunctional.
It's just so easy. You can choose how many copies here. If you here, I'll do one more copy. If you want to do color, if you want to do black and white. I've got some documents in my AutoDoc feeder here. You can have up to 35 pages at a time in your AutoDoc document feeder.
That is professional quality.
Pretty nice stuff, right? I've just
Yeah.
got 2 pages in there. But you see how quick it is? It just goes through so quick, and it'll start printing so quickly.
Have any of you ever gone to one of those stores that ships packages to print your things because you don't have a printer at home that works?
Yeah, you know, the last time I did that, you know, I was a church music director for
Yes.
years. I used to go do the bulletins. And I'll
Oh.
never forget in my life, years ago, going, and it was expensive.
It was crazy
and
expensive.
it was a pain, and sometimes I'd have to wait for the machine that I
Right.
wanted. For a church or for a school, this is absolutely appropriate. It is rated, I think it's 18,000 pages per month. It's what it's rated, which is